One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field first today. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. The Longhorns perfectly happy to let him do it himself. Horns fans have seen this before. Vince Young with over 1,000 yards rushing in 2 of his 3 seasons.
I mean, he was unbelievable. Just an unbelievable physical specimen. And I think Texas fans are always looking for that next guy. Who can be the guy that can replace the Vince Young? Give me some memories like Vince Young. It's been a desert at quarterback for them for a long time. Can this be the guy with the wheels to bring Texas back?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Longhorns! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today And, Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defensive. I feel bad for him today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! one back to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Off the RPO, complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly on the move. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with the touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Might be calling a hot route. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got a man, it's Butler. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he can make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late as a result. It's a night.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Finding an escape route. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Extending the play. Working on the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They'll give it to Johnson. Smithers into space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the tailback. spins away from the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. This is a designed run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 29 Philly. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Clinton. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Looking to scramble. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Texas offense. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Quarterback will keep it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Calls his own number. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Longhorns are rolling down the field.
Let's go.
Leaves it with the running back. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on.
Number 27.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 38 to South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Puts it out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Simon. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last possession.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he's got wheels.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Caught in the backfield, it's Walters. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Off-play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Mathis. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Look at the big fella roll. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. They'll run it from the gun. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit.
Turning it on! Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Oh, what a cut! Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
48, Cincinnati, 7.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He breaks a tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Walters. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Buying some time. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad.